So what do we tell people? Why now? Why pace?
It's a really good question, right? So now is a time where there's a massive amount of change coming. It's harder and harder to make better profits without looking at a different way of doing work.
In mining, especially with a new lens on it, it's amazing what's going on right now. The technology that's available, with the amount of change that's happening, even some of the, the environmental, like being on the forefront now, flipping things on its ear with nickel and copper being mined, going into electric batteries, that kind of thing. It's phenomenal how things are turning around. So it's really exciting right now to be at the forefront of this change.
Like some of the recent advances in telecommunications, especially in underground, deployment of fiber and Wi-Fi and now LTE, they've provided the backbone to allow the mining industry to make a big leap catching up with the rest of the world on technology, where the underground mines had been a little bit isolated from that because you couldn't get good signals around. And now that those signals are available, now that infrastructure's caught up, there's a huge opportunity for underground mines particularly to start deploying a lot of technology. And the mines are getting deeper, grades are getting lower, costs are going up. You need to get those things under control in order to maintain a viable business. And everyone's enthusiastic about it at a company level, and the people at the mine, they want to keep working, and you have to bring those two visions together in the middle.
Because when you look at really the big picture of things, change is happening everywhere. Technology is bringing that change to us on our phones, to us at home, and for us being able to be that change outlet for mines, for a small and medium-sized enterprise who this young entrepreneur decides, I want to open up my own business and I want to be able to get out there, but they don't know how to start. They don't know all of the innovations that is out there. It's companies like our company, like Pace, that can actually step to the forefront and say, we can help you with that.
Yeah, and really what we're also, the specialty is making it easy for them. You know, when I was a project manager for 10 years, for the first 10 years of my career, I said, oh my God, I'm so fantastic at change management because I delivered, projects for 10 years. So when somebody tried to give me a change management person on my project, I thought, are you joking me right now? Like, what do I need a change management person for? But I didn't realize how many mistakes I made and how difficult really the executions of the project were. Not even the execution, it's the stickability. Like, once you finish, people can go out, look at the technologies they want to adopt and those kinds of things. But when it comes to how am I going to sustain this, that's where we come in, right? So why now is there's a massive amount of change happening, but why Pace is because we make it very easy to make it seamless for you. We make change stick, and you make change stick over the long term in a sustainable manner.
We can actually walk in and help to de-risk a change initiative. And that's, most people, especially conservative companies, tend to be pretty risk averse. So, to come in and say, we can get you to where you need to be faster with less risk, I think is really, one of the big strengths that we have. And that's, with this amount of change that's going on, that's what people want to hear.
Because I think the scariest phrase for me in the English language is, we've always done it this way. And if you said, we've always done it this way, you're not evolving, and you're going to be left behind.